Hello everyone, my name is Cameron, welcome back to the channel, and welcome finally to the Royal Rumble 2021 review. I'm very sorry that it's taken all the way until Friday. Jesse and I actually watched this Sunday night. I could have had this up Monday, but I was busy with schoolwork on Monday, and on Tuesday, and on Wednesday, and I was busy with actual work yesterday. It's been a hectic fucking week for me, guys. Balancing schoolwork and YouTube is not an easy task right now, so I'm still trying to find the best way to balance my time between the three without completely screwing myself over. It's great, you guys. It's great. So I also really quick want to mention that Steve Cutler, if you guys don't know who he was one of the Forgotten Sons. He was also in the Knights of the Lone Wolf with Wesley Blake after they split from Jackson Riker. He got released yesterday because, and this is the reasoning behind it, he got sick at a New Year's Eve party, and he isolated at home, which kind of stopped the angle that was going on SmackDown. So Vince fired him for that, because when Roman came back last year, Vince had promised him a safe working environment, which I don't think Vince had really any real reason to fire him. I don't think he should have. And someone's trying to defend it on Facebook, because I mentioned, because I saw somebody who mentioned it saying, well, he shouldn't have done that then. He shouldn't have broken protocol. I'm like, he went exactly to protocol. He got sick. He knew he was sick. He went home and he self-isolated until he could come back and be healthy. He literally did nothing except for follow protocol and try to keep it a safe working environment for Roman and the other employees who were on SmackDown. Not to mention the fact that this guy's like, oh, well, he got caught, he got sick, he got caught. I'm like, okay, then then tell Vince to go fire every other person who's gotten caught with COVID so far. Because it's not like Steve Cutler is the first person in WWE/NXT to have gotten COVID. He is like one of like 30-something already. It's not like he's the first one. Not to mention the fact that other superstars also went to New Year's Eve parties. They just happened to not get sick. So I'm trying to figure out what this guy would rather have. Would he have rather had either Vince fire every single person who's gotten sick so far since the pandemic? Because it's not like Steve Cutler's the only one. Again, I'm making that point. He's not the first. He's probably not going to be the last, because Vince has very relaxed fucking rules on this, it seems. Or is like what's the point here? Or are you just trying to defend Vince for no reason? Like, what would you rather have? Would you rather have Vince fire every single person, or would you rather have, like, him have gone to work and gotten everyone else sick? What would you rather have? Like, he followed the protocol he's supposed to follow. He went home and self-isolated the minute he knew he was sick. Would you rather he went to work and gotten everyone sick? Like, what? Like, I'm trying to figure out not only what Vince's thinking here is, but also the other guy's thinking. Like, the guy who's trying to defend Vince. I'm like, don't defend Vince for this. There's no reason to. The guy got sick, he went home, he self-isolated, and he came back. That's like the best thing he could have done. And he straight up told, I'm assuming he told management, like, hey, I got sick at a party. Because, again, I mentioned in the post, or in the article, it mentions other wrestlers went to New Year's Eve parties, just happened to not get sick. I'm like, so what? Do you want Vince to fire all those people for going to parties too? Because, like, it's not like Steve Cutler's the only one. Steve Cutler is just the only one who got sick, or who, as far as we know, has gotten sick. I don't think this guy thought through what he was trying to say when he made the post, when he posted the article. Because, like, it's like, dude, other people went to parties. They just didn't get sick. Other people have gotten COVID since the pandemic started in WWE. They have not been fired. Vince just said fuck it and fired this guy for no real reason. I don't know. I think it's just dumb that Vince fired him in the first place. I didn't like the Knights of the Lone Wolf storyline. It was kind of stupid. But, like, what are you going to do? So, I find it weird that he took a month to do it, though, because New Year's Eve was over a month ago. like, why the fuck did he take so long to fire him? Like, Jesus Christ, man. It's February already. All right. On to the pay-per-view review. Sorry, I had to go off on that little tangent for a bit. First match of the night. On the pre-show, we have the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match with Charlotte Flair and Asuka versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Prediction was Flair and Asuka for both myself and Jesse. But before we got into the match, JBL, the fucking moron, he sounded so fucking stupid when he said this, because obviously Goldberg is facing Drew McIntyre for the championship. And JBL says to the guys in the back who are complaining, how about you go make a name for yourself if you want to be given the opportunities that Goldberg is getting? JBL, you were given the opportunity to be WWE champion for a year because Triple H didn't want to work Tuesdays. Not to mention the fact that literally every single person that could have gone into this that has been beaten by Goldberg since he returned to WWE in 2016 has made some sort of name for themselves. The Fiend, Kevin Owens, and even, to an extent, Brock Lesnar. Then, we can even go into more. Keith Lee, Sheamus, The Miz, John Morrison. There's countless names that we can say who have made names for themselves, or in the case of Kevin, The Fiend, and Brock, made massive fucking names for themselves that should have been given this opportunity. JBL is a fucking dumbass, and Goldberg's an old piece of shit who does not need to be in the WWE. I'm saying that right the fuck now. This should not have happened. This match should not have happened. JBL saying that should not have fucking happened. Because Goldberg should not be fighting for a title when he's 65. I don't think he's actually 65. I could be wrong. But still, the point stands. He should not be fighting for a championship. And before anyone says, oh, do you think AEW is cool? No, I don't think AEW is cool for bringing Shaq in. At least when WWE brings in their fucking retired, out of shape, old superstars, it's people from their actual fucking job rather than people who are from a different fucking job, completely a different sport. I don't even like the idea that Sting's going to be wrestling. I don't think Sting should be wrestling. Even if it's going to be cinematic, I don't think it should happen. It's just my personal opinion. Just saying. But I think JBL sounds so fucking stupid, and you can tell it's a line that was written for him by somebody in the company rather than something... Actually, you know, this could be something he actually had a thought of as himself, but, like, still, dude, so many people could have been getting this fucking opportunity rather than Goldberg. Goldberg has beaten Kevin Owens, has beaten The Fiend, and has beaten... Well, I don't really care that he beat Brock Lesnar. It's the one match I actually enjoyed since he came back. But he beat The Fiend and Kevin Owens. And if you guys don't know, he wasn't supposed to beat The Fiend. That was a last-minute thing that he decided on, that he changed the finish of the match and then got that shitty fucking not even a jackhammer thrown in. And it's just... Goldberg, go. Go away. We don't want you here. Fuck off, you piece of shit. God, I'm so fucking tired of him. I'm so tired of WWE doing this shit. And then him and Undertaker saying that today's guys are soft. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Cesaro got his fucking teeth shot into his fucking gums in a match. Jeff Hardy swung and dropped off the Hell in a Cell. Oh, I'm so sorry that people this day and age don't want to get constant concussions from unprotected chair shots to the head. Man, these guys are so fucking soft for not wanting to do that. I'm sorry, the older wrestlers are just getting worse and worse as time goes on. They're just sounding stupider and stupider, and they're making dumber decisions, and I hate having that thought about The Undertaker, because I love The Undertaker so much, but dude, stop saying people today are soft. They're not. AJ Styles did a crazy fucking overselling backflip on a spear when Edge returned and fucking tore his own shoulder. He fucked up his own triceps doing that. Like, dude, they're not soft. They will do whatever it is that they need to do without completely killing themselves like people did in the old days of wrestling. And it's smart. It's good because it gives them longevity. It doesn't fucking mean that their backs and their fucking heads and they have constant concussions and shit 30 years down the line. Do you think Mick Foley, if he could, would go back and not be thrown off the Hell in a Cell? Not be thrown through the Hell in a Cell? Not take the 10 chair shots in the head from The Rock? You're goddamn right he would. He said this himself. He said he would not put his body on the line the way he has if he had a chance to do it over. If he knew what he knew now and had a chance to do it over, he has said he would not do it the same. And I think that shows a lot of fucking heart from Mick, because he's proving to himself that he doesn't like, he regrets what he did. But it's done. It's happened. So there's nothing that can change that. I think Undertaker and Goldberg and JBL all need to go fuck off. Undertaker can just go live his life with his family and not say anything. Just do that. Goldberg, just go live your life with your family and shut the fuck up and stay out of any wrestling and out of the title picture, you dumb fucking snapping turtle. And JBL, fuck off. Alright, let's get into the actual matches. Slow start between Charlotte and Shayna. Asuka and Shayna are fighting now. Dude, we're so close. Just let it happen, please. Please let Shayna face Asuka at Mania. Please, WWE. That's all I'm asking. Jax is in. Hopefully she doesn't injure anyone. Quick tags in and out for Charlotte and Asuka. Take it to Jax. Jax and Baszler focusing on the right arm of Asuka. Spinning back fist to Nia. Hits her with a drop kick. Starting to take control. Code breaker. Because I'm not going to call it a fucking face buster. It's a goddamn code breaker, WWE. Don't lie. Find some fucking name for her to use it. You found a name for Ricochet to use it. Find a fucking name for Asuka to use it. Because I'm not going to call it a goddamn face buster. It's going to be a code breaker until you guys give her a name for it. Asuka goes for a pin, but Baszler breaks it up. Asuka takes it to Jax. Powerbomb. Flair breaks it up. Flair and Baszler in now. Chops. Flair in control. Double natural selection. 2 count on Shayna. Moonsault set up, but Jax distracts her so Shayna can take her down. Samoan drop. Big knee strike. 2 count. Asuka thrown over the announce desk. Shayna and Nia taken down outside with a moonsault. Rick's music hits. 2 count on a roll-up. Big boot to Shayna. Lacey distracts her. Figure 4, but Lacey pulls her arms down. Big punch to Lacey. Cure for you to clutch as Flair hands something to Lacey. This is Rick handing something to Lacey. Women's right with some brass knuckles or something to load the punch. Shitty leg drop. Jax and Baszler win. 0-1 on prediction. 6 out of 10. The match was definitely not as good as it could have been, because I'll say this, for all the shit I gave to Nia Jax, she's not that bad. She's okay. She can put on a decent match occasionally. Baszler, Asuka, and Charlotte are fantastic for all the shit I gave to Charlotte. But, man, that ending was dog shit. Holy fucking shit. What was the point of even putting the titles on Asuka and Charlotte at all? Like, or teasing the split between Jax and Baszler. WWE literally just took their own booking and fucked it up. Like, what was the point of any of this? Why not just keep the titles on Jax and Baszler and have the same finish at the pay-per-view? Why do this at all? Why put the titles on Charlotte and Asuka at all before this? Like, it made no sense. Not to mention the fact that the new number 1 contenders to these championships are Lana and Naomi. I can't, man. I can't. It's so dumb. It's just... The women's tag belts are a fucking joke at this point. I can't say anything better about them. All the thrown together teams that they keep putting together for these fucking championship matches is stupid. They have actual women's tag teams, and they're throwing together countless amounts of people for no reason. Match number 2, the WWE Championship match. We have Drew McIntyre versus the old snapping turtle himself, Goldberg. Because if you guys are wondering, by the way, why I call him a snapping turtle, look at the way he screams sometimes. His mouth opens just like a fucking snapping turtle. It's because I've had snapping turtles. I've seen snapping turtles a lot. I grew up in Florida for a bit. They have that same sort of, like, they have that same face he makes when he screams. Beautiful. Obviously, the prediction was McIntyre for both. Duh. Why the fuck would we predict Goldberg at all? Glasgow kiss followed by a spear to Goldberg. Goldberg throws Drew into the steps. Preps for a spear through the barricade. Ref calling to the back for a stretcher, I'm guessing. Drew being proper Scottish and wanting to keep going. He's like, nope. No. I'm Scottish. I'm not giving up. I'm going to fucking fight. I'm going to fight, mate. That's a little bit more British, but still. 2 count, hits Claymore, 2 count. Fuck. Goldberg ducks the second. Garbage spear, another shitty spear, 2 count. Thank Christ. Shitty jackhammer, 2 count. Thank Odin. Shitty spear setup, hits the turnbuckle. Claymore. Yes, Drew wins the fucking match. 20 out of 10, 1-1 on predictions. I'm not going to lie, I was actually scared for a bit when he hit the spear, and then the second spear, and then hit the jackhammer. I was like, they're seriously going to fucking bury another person just to give 60,000-year-old Goldberg a fucking rub. Really. Thank God they didn't. This match, I'm not kidding, would have gotten the worst rating of any match I've ever reviewed if Goldberg had won. And a lot of you might be saying, isn't that a little bit unfair? Goldberg's not that bad. No! Goldberg is 65. He should not be fighting for the top prize on either fucking brand. He should not be fighting for the WWE or the Universal Championships. He should not have championship runs in this day and age. He should not be holding them. It's stupid. I'll go back to 2016, 2017 when he took the championship from Kevin Owens, and Owens and Jericho's feud ended up being over the United States Championship. Brock and Goldberg did not need the title. They did not. That was not something that they needed to have in their feud. They could have had a blow-off match that was a regular fucking match, and Owens and Jericho could have been for the Universal Championship like it fucking should have been. It was just stupid, man. It was really fucking stupid that they did that in the first place. I don't like it. I'm tired of Goldberg being put in title matches. Hopefully this is the last one, and I'm not joking. Like, Goldberg had some near falls, and had Goldberg won, I would have given this a negative 50,000.5 for a rating. I'm not kidding. It would have been that bad of a rating. If Goldberg gets put in a title match and he wins, I'm giving it that rating, regardless of how good the actual match is, regardless of how good the other person looks. They hug in the middle of the ring as a show of respect, I guess. I would have hit Goldberg with a DDT, but that's just me. Match number 3, SmackDown Women's Championship match. Sasha Banks versus Carmella. Prediction was Banks for both. Slow start to the match. Lots of trash talking by Mella. Mella's in control, trying to go for pins as much as she can. Reginald getting involved to distract Sasha. Mella taunting more. Lots of fake boos. It looked bad. Continuing to try for more pins. Not getting any though. Meteor takes down Mella, but Sasha hits her knee bad. Tripped up into the ropes by Mella. Ties her hair around the bottom rope. She gets angry at the "you suck" chants that are not even real. Sasha takes control, double knees in the corner for a 2 count. Three Amigos stopped at 2. Reginald catches Banks as she's thrown out. Poor Reggie. He got hit for his help and then sent away. Bad suicide dive. Mella basically goes face first to the floor. It looked fucking horrible. Roll up by Banks, 2 count, another one, and a third, all 2 counts. Frog splash to the knees, code of silence. Banks gets out of it. Big super kick to catch Banks on a dive. Second super kick for a 2 count. Banks statement, Mella taps, Banks wins 2-1 on predictions, 10 out of 10. It was a very good match. I think Mella will definitely get back up to the top of the women's division again someday, but Sasha keeping it is probably the best idea as of right now. I still think it's going to end up being her losing it to Bayley sometime between now and Mania to set up for Bayley to possibly get comeuppance. I don't know for sure. I wouldn't mind it. I think Sasha has a shelf date for her title run, and it's sometime between now and Mania. And either she's going to lose it at Mania or she's going to lose it before Mania to Bayley is my guess. Match number 4, the Women's Royal Rumble match prediction. I predicted Belair. Jesse predicted Charlotte Flair. Entrant number 1 is Bayley, and entrant number 2 is our very first surprise return of the Rumble weekend, and that is Naomi. Entrant number 3 is Bianca Belair. If you guys don't know, last year I predicted Alexa Bliss. In 2019 I predicted Alexa Bliss to win this Rumble, and Jesse predicted Flair. And Alexa was like really early on, like around the same amount. She was like number 1, I think it was. And Flair didn't come until like 13. So I was like, oh my god, is it going to be a repeat of last year where I fucking predicted somebody, they come in really early, and then they lose, and Jesse fucking gets Charlotte again, because I was so scared. Unique, like, cartwheel thing with Naomi and Belair. Entry number 4 is Billie Kay. She sits down at the announce desk to commentate. Entry number 5 is Shotzi Blackheart. Shoots the Nerf bullet at Kay. Nice. Entry number 6 is Shayna Baszler. Billie tries to convince Baszler, gets knocked down by her instead. Entry number 7 is Toni Storm. Toni rolls her eyes at Billie and walks into the ring. German suplexes to Peoples. First elimination is Shotzi Blackheart by Shayna Baszler. Entry number 8 is Jillian Hall. Billie pitches to Jillian of a team up, and of course, she says yes. Entrant number 9 is Ruby Riott. Entrant number 10 is Victoria. Entrant number 11 is Peyton Royce. Iconics team up very, very briefly. Entrant number 12 is Santana Garrett. Entrant number 13 is Liv Morgan. Jillian Hall gets eliminated by Billie Kay. The Riot Squad eliminates Kay. Entrant number 14 is Rhea Ripley, and this is her official main roster debut. It was announced after the Rumble that yes, this is her main roster debut officially. She was called up actually technically a few months ago, but they were just finding the right time to debut her. It's not confirmed which brand she's on yet. I haven't heard anything about her being on a brand. Maybe Raw, might be SmackDown. I don't know for sure. But yeah, she goes on an elimination spree. She eliminates Storm. Victoria is eliminated by Baszler. Garrett is eliminated by Ripley. Entrant number 15 is Charlotte. God damn it. Riot's eliminated by Bayley. Number 16 entrant is Dana Brooke. Morgan's eliminated by Royce. Number 17 entrant is Tori Wilson. Brooke's eliminated by Ripley. Number 18 is Lacey Evans. Royce is eliminated by Flair. Wilson is eliminated by Baszler. Bayley is eliminated by Belair. Number 19 entrant is Mickie James. Number 20 is Nikki Cross. Number 21 is Alicia Fox making a surprise return. R-Truth comes out for some reason, says wrong Rumble, chased by the massive row of jobbers, takes down the people with Fox. Fox pins him to become 24/7 champion. Number 22 entrant is Mandy Rose. She immediately eliminates Alicia Fox, to which she gets pinned by R-Truth. Number 23 entrant is Dakota Kai. James is eliminated by Evans with a woman's right. Number 24 entrant is Carmella. Kai is eliminated by Ripley. Rose is eliminated by Ripley. Reginald saves Mella from elimination. Cross gets eliminated by Mella. Number 25 entrant is Tamina. Super kick to Reggie as he dropped Mella. Mella eliminated by Ripley. Naomi manages to save herself by her feet not touching. Naomi grabs on Belair's ponytail up by her feet, and they both literally. So Naomi grabs her ponytail and holds herself up, and then Belair's holding on with her feet, and then they both help each other back up. It was fucking weird, man. It was great though. If you haven't watched this Rumble, go watch that part specifically. Number 26 entrant is Lana. Number 27 is Alexa Bliss. Everyone going to town on Bliss. The lights start cutting out, and Ripley's just like, fuck you, and just fucking throws the Bliss out. Number 28 entrant is Ember Moon. Eclipse to Shayna. Moon cleaning house on everyone. Double codebreaker to Tamina and Flair. Number 29 is Nia Jax. And number 30, as we already knew, was Natalya. Evans eliminated by Baszler. Moon eliminated by Jax. Naomi eliminated by Jax and Baszler. Jax sides with Tamina for half a second. Super kick to Jax. Tamina eliminated by Jax and Baszler. Jax and Baszler break down. Baszler gets eliminated by Jax. Lana jumps on Jax's back. Jax chasing Lana outside, baits her in, and Jax is eliminated by Lana. Natty finally enters at this point. Jax and Baszler attack her and head in the ring, attacking everyone. Natty hugs Lana. Natty attacks her, faking an alliance. Lana's eliminated by Natty. Natty's eliminated by Belair. Flair eliminated by Belair and Ripley. Double facebuster between Ripley and Belair. Ripley's eliminated by Belair after a lot of close calls. 20 out of 10. Belair wins the Rumble. 3-1 for me, 2-2 for Jesse. And Belair sets a new record for the longest time spent in the Women's Royal Rumble. Now she has 2 records for the Women's Rumble, being tied with Baszler for most eliminations from the 2019 Rumble. Yeah. And like I said, I really do hope that Bayley and Belair are the women's SmackDown Women's Championship match at WrestleMania. If Bayley does win it back, I hope that Belair calls her out and has a match with her. Rhea did get close though. If she would have eliminated, I think she got 6 eliminations. She was really close. The record's 8, so she was only 2 eliminations off from tying the record as well. Match number 5, WWE Universe Championship Last Man Standing match. We have Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. Prediction was Reigns for both. Miz and Morrison backstage knocking on Bad Bunny's door because he was there for some reason. No, he was there to do his song with Booker T, called Booker T. Pitch something to him, he has no interest. Peter Rosenberg low blows and then pins R-Truth for the 24/7 championship. As far as I know, Truth still hasn't gotten this back. Owens and Reigns attacking on each other quick with hard punches. Superman punches avoided, stunners avoided, Superman punch hits, spears avoided, pop-up powerbomb. Samoan drops avoided, throws Reigns into the post. Owens thrown into the stairs. Spear by Reigns, ref counting for Owens as he's still down. Reigns attacking with the ring step, super kick to Reigns, drops him down. Reigns on the equipment table. Owens heads up, hits Reigns with a chair. Reigns pokes him in the eye, the old Greco-Roman thumb to the eye. Fighting up above the table, climbing up through the Thunderdome, super kick to Reigns as he starts to climb up, grabs a chair and starts to unload on Roman. Owens attacking the knee of Roman. Reigns attacking with the steel chair. Reigns is shoved into the back of the screen. Stunner, Superman punch. Now Owens is by the edge. Rowan tosses him down through the table. Owens up at 9 like a boss. The love child of Edge and The Rock looks incredibly shocked. If you guys don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, go look at Roman Reigns right now. He looks like he's the love child of The Rock and Edge. It's weird. Owens walking through the arena, trying to stay on his feet, heading towards the ring in the backstage area. Reigns hit him with a golf cart, much better than the AEW Sammy Guevara golf cart hit, because Owens didn't fucking jump into it. He just prepped and turned, so he was hit in the back. It was great. Owens back up shockingly. He throws a clipboard at Reigns. Nice little reference to Brody Lee there. Reigns bleeding from his mouth. Owens losing it on Reigns because he's trash talking Owens' grandpas. Owens powerbombs Reigns onto an announce table in the back, heads up top, frog splash through the table. Reigns up at 9, throws Reigns into a tiny ladder, hits him with a tiny ladder again, knocks him onto another table, goes up on a forklift rather than a ladder, climbs up to it, swanton bomb onto Reigns through the table. Reigns is up at 9 but goes right back down. Owens still going wild on him. Owens goes for another pop-up powerbomb, Superman punch, spears Owens through the screen on top of the stage. Owens is barely up at 9, rolls off the stage to his feet. What a genius. Owens has some handcuffs in his hand, repeatedly punching Reigns has some handcuffs in his hand, repeatedly punching Owens in the head with it. Owens slams Reigns' face off the post, holding up the lights. Stunner returns the favor with the handcuffs, cuffs Reigns to the post nearby, keeping him down. Reigns, as he's about to lose, slams the ref into the post to stop at the count of 9. For fuck's sake, this is lame. Hits a low blow on Owens. Heyman unlocks the handcuffs after 10 minutes. The ref had to stop counting. The new ref had to stop counting because they couldn't get the cuffs unlocked. The match is bullshit. At this point, I was very much not enjoying it. Guillotine, Owens basically completely out. Reigns wins 6 out of 10. 4-1 for me, 3-2 for Jesse. I hate this title reign. I really do. It takes everything I hated about Owens' title run when he first got the Universal Championship from back in like 2016, 2017, and it just multiplies it by 1,000. Like, seriously, this was the one time where I'm like, oh my god, Reigns is actually going to get his comeuppance, but then somehow there's going to be some... Like, I expected Reigns to lose at that point, and then on SmackDown tonight, there was going to be some sort of comeuppance. Like, he was going to have, like, some loophole, like, oh, well, you made it to where he legitimately could not get back up. That's not fair. You know what I mean? Or some bullshit thing that him and Heyman would try to do. But no, he fucking pulls the ref into the goddamn light post, and... The ref counting because of the count because of the botch, because Heyman couldn't get the cuffs. I'm like, just fine. Just let him fucking win without cheating. It's so fucking annoying, dude. Jesus Christ. I was enjoying the title reign too. Like, before this whole shit happened with Kevin Owens constantly, the story of Kevin versus Roman, I was enjoying the title reign. I really was. And then this happened. And now I'm not enjoying it as much because I can't stand this shit. I legit cannot stand when they won't let a heel win because of the heel. He's a big, dominant badass. Just let him be that. He doesn't need a low blow. He doesn't need to fucking attack the refs. He doesn't need to cheat constantly. Let him win a match on his fucking own. It's not going to make him look tough because, oh, well, I've got this guy here to help me, and I've got my cousin here to help me, and I can hit you in the dick. No! Let him fucking win the match! Jesus, WWE, you're so dumb. Match number 6, the men's Royal Rumble match. Prediction was Edge for both. Number 1 entrance, Edge. Number 2 is Randy Orton. Edge is not even waiting for Orton to get in the ring. Entrant number 3 is Sami Zayn. He avoids going to the ring. Chop blocks Edge. Number 4 is Mustafa Ali. Everyone hates Edge. This is bullshit. Entrant number 5 is Jeff Hardy. Zayn throws Hardy into an RKO. RKO to Zayn. RKO to Ali. Spear to Orton. RKO avoided. DDT on the table. Number 6 entrant is Dolph Ziggler. Edge attacks Orton's leg with a chair. Hardy's eliminated by Ziggler. Zigzag to Edge, ganged up on by Zayn, Ziggler, and Ali. Number 7 is Shinsuke Nakamura to the rescue. Number 8 entrant, we fucking lost our minds at this point because number 8 was Carlito, who also had a great match on Raw, teaming with Jeff Hardy, which I thought was great. It was great. I loved it. Shinsuke takes the apple, backstabber by Carlito. Number 9 entrant is Xavier Woods. Number 10 is Big E. Zayn is eliminated by Woods and E. Entrant number 11 is John Morrison. Oh, excuse me. Woods is eliminated by Ali. Ali is eliminated by Big E. Number 12 is Ricochet. Number 13 is Elias. Carlito is eliminated by Elias, sadly. Number 14 entrant is Damian Priest, and this is his main roster debut. He was supposed to debut a couple months ago on SmackDown to actually help out Kevin Owens in a match against Roman and Jey Uso. However, that did not end up happening because it didn't make a whole lot of sense. He is now on the Raw brand. He had a match against The Miz on Raw, which is really good. Number 15 entrant is The Miz. Walks up and smashes the DJ table. Bad Bunny walks out and is pissed about his DJ table, but the refs stop him. Miz and Morrison are eliminated by Priest. Bad Bunny dives down onto Miz and Morrison. And it looks like he's training for a match at Mania, I guess. I've heard. I don't know, man. It's weird. Number 16 entrant is Riddle. Number 17 is Daniel Bryan. Number 18 is Kane. Ziggler is eliminated by Kane. Ricochet is eliminated by Kane. Daniel holding his arms out for a hug. They hug it out. Kane chokes them to fantastic. Priest and Kane with a stare down. Kane's eliminated by Priest. Number 19 entrant is King Corbin. Nakamura is eliminated by him. Otis is number 20. He's eliminated by Corbin. Number 21 is Dominic Mysterio, and Corbin is eliminated by him. Number 22 entrant is Bobby Lashley. Dominic gets eliminated by him. Priest is eliminated by Lashley. Number 23 entrant is the Hurricane. He's eliminated by Ian Lashley as he goes for the spot. He does this every time he's in the Rumble. He goes for that double choke slam spot on dudes who are way bigger than him and gets eliminated. It's great. Number 24 entrant is, and I'm not fucking kidding here, Christian is the number 24 entrant. I also should have mentioned, I realized I didn't see it in my thing, but Orton was taken to the back because of his leg. Like, his leg was bad, so he got taken to the back. He was not able to continue competing. He was taken to the back to go be looked at. I should have mentioned that. I completely forgot to. I realized I didn't write it down. Lashley is eliminated by Christian, Daniel Bryan, Riddle, and Big E. Edge and Christian hug. It's so fucking Canadian. I love it. Number 25 entrant is AJ Styles. Spear to Styles, and he didn't hurt himself this time. Good job, AJ. Number 26 entrant is Rey Mysterio. Almost saves Styles, grabs Big E over the top rope. He's eliminated by Omos. He throws him over the announce table. Number 27 entrant is Sheamus. 13 beats of the bottom round to Riddle, 9 to Edge. Clothesline from the top to take them both down. Backbreaker to AJ. Brogue kick to Christian. Brogue kick to Daniel. 619 to AJ. Stopped by Omos. Omos throws Ray out, eliminating him. Number 28 entrant is Cesaro. Swing to Sheamus. Swing to Daniel. Number 29 entrant is Seth freaking Rollins, making his triumphant return. I'm not gonna lie, I fucking lost my mind. I was not expecting Seth. Like, I was like, okay, JTG, who else could pop up? You know, like, we're like saying, oh, this person would be really cool if they popped up. But then all of a sudden I hear his music start and I'm like, you're fucking kidding me. I wish they would have brought him back, not as the Messiah, but as, you know, with Burn It Down or some shit, but whatever. Number 30 entrant is Braun Strowman. Cesaro is eliminated by Strowman. Sheamus is eliminated by Strowman. Styles is eliminated by Strowman. Curb Stomp to Daniel. Bryan's eliminated by Rollins. Riddle is eliminated by Rollins. Strowman eliminated by Edge and Christian and Seth. Christian is eliminated by Rollins. Rollins is eliminated by Edge. RKO out of nowhere. Orton is eliminated by Edge. Edge wins 100 out of 10. 5-1 for me. 4-2 for Jesse. Holy fucking shit, it actually happened. End to end. Edge wins the Rumble number 1 and number 2, the final 2 of the match. With Edge winning, there was a lot of surprises, and Edge is heading to Mania as it should be. The pay-per-view as a whole, I give 4.5 out of 5. The matches of the night are both Rumble matches. I couldn't really pick between the two of them. They were both really good. They both had a lot of, like, holy shit, is this person about to get eliminated sort of situations. The worst of the night is the women's tag match for me. I mean, Reigns and Owens had the same rating, but at least it was a little bit better. It made more sense story-wise than that women's tag match. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you for the next video, which will be, or the next takeover, or the next event, which will be Takeover Vengeance Day on February 14th. Stay golden. Peace.